Hello, hello. We are back. Um, I am doing another Vince run today. We are, for those of you who are unaware, the Vince run is an invincibility only run, or assist mode invincibility only run. Is short. There's not too much different about the prologue. Also, for those of you who commented about the audio mixing, thank you. I have taken that to consideration and I have adjusted the audio. It's one of the first times of me recording on the computer, so on this computer, so yeah. There isn't really much different about prologue. Void hopping doesn't work, and you don't want to be crushed by the platform because that's slow anyways. It doesn't really get you any time. So that's the first major, not really spike jump, but dash on a spike. I don't know what we're calling it. I think on an earlier run today, I talked a bit about what we should name it, but that didn't get recorded. And I only figured that out after I was run. Whew, did that finally. Let's see if I can do this trick. Yes! Still missing the hyper jump there. Or hyper dash. Okay, that was awful. I am so sorry about that. Thankfully, we can just do that. Yeah. So that's chapter 1. Not much different other than those couple of jump or wave dashes on spikes. We can't call them spike jumps because that term is already taken. Yeah. Yeah, other than my wave dashing being bad. Nice. Probably shouldn't have hesitated there, but it's fine. Yeah. So I'm not going to do this time, the speedrun strat for that room. I know about it, I've done it several times, but getting it to work in runs is not my forte. And I'm going to try this one more seriously, slightly. Maybe. Like, I don't know what my personal best is in terms of full runs. I know my IL's pretty good. Oh. I missed the block there. That's like the whole goal of this section of the run, is to beat that block. Very important to beat that block, because it was like half a second each. It's what you're trying to avoid in this sort of run. Also getting hit by those platforms and getting knocked back. And you know what's even worse? Springs. Springs are literally the worst. They kill momentum. I mean, me messing up these wave dashes is also not helping. Okay. There we go. Nice. Yeah, there's basically no point in Invincibility in that stage. I do not know why I collected it, or I got a strawberry. Now we're going to meet one of our favorite characters, Oshiro. That's the void dash. That was an intentional void dash. That's not an intentional void dash. We don't want it unintentional void dashes because, you know, they kill momentum, just like springs. That's intentional. I think it's faster. I'm fairly sure that's faster to do void dashing for those few rooms. So the difference, so you learn pretty early on that you're supposed to focus on the topography of a level. Why did I dash downwards? Okay. Topography of a level instead of the, what's it called? General layout, like all the death spikes. You're more focused on walls. So instead of spikes and stuff being walls, they don't actually prevent movement. They just kill you. But if you can't die in game, then you can go right through them. There are a couple where they are fake wall or fake spike walls. I think in flags 2 and 3, or no, yeah, 2 or 3 of what's it called, of Summit. But nearly got the momentum perfect for that one, and then I messed it up. I'm not sure if I actually do a spike jump there, but yeah. So I'm thinking of doing some tutorial style levels that focus on each area, so like all the chapter 1s in a row. I have some master files that could be used for that purpose, or practicing IL strats, individual level. Wait, yeah, I missed that one. Oh, this run is so bad. Sorry. I apologize for that. Yeah. Interestingly, in this section, things technically get easier because most of the time the blocks that would be in our way are replaced by fuzzies, which normally are death and, you know, so you're replacing a handheld with something that would kill you, but here, here we focus here we don't want things getting in our way more than, you know, and the fuzzies don't really kill us, so problem solved. Yeah, this is a section where things get interesting to run through, like that room, the second room of it, I think, or of this section, was really nice. Yeah. Also, we get to explore cycles, which basically means that this sort of thing is, this style of level is much more, like, it becomes much simpler, and here's my favorite move of this section. Okay, so this room, interesting fact, doesn't work the same way it should be, because there's void instead of a regular floor underneath it. That means that we can't hyper, or at least not sure what is it called when you don't have the extra jump. Can't remember my terminology, but basically you'd be void bouncing the entire way, which kills all the momentum of the forward momentum, so you don't want to do that. Anyways, in this level, we're going to see applications where we can use void bounces to our advantage. Yeah. I'll explain it. So, normally, when you void bounce, you kill all momentum, right? Okay, that's faster. That's not what I'm talking about. That was just faster to void bounce than to actually run through, or to break the blocks. But if you're getting pushed by wind, like in that level, a void bounce will still add wind to your momentum. So if you void bounce when you have wind pushing you forward, you go forward faster, essentially. So in that case, I think that's very useful for Vince runs of 4C. Normally not too much. So those are positional void bounces. Yeah. Generally, you want to keep your void bounces to a minimum, but if that's, you saw the momentum that was added there. That's what I'm talking about. Positional ones are where you want to get into the correct position. I missed my what's it dash there. But it's okay. This screen's fun. Why? Because this. Don't think we want to do a void dash just because it doesn't follow the general route for the, or not route, but like the general map of the level. And that white room can be a bitch to deal with, or well, faster to deal with. One of those two things. So you can dash under that door, you generally want to. Snowballs are incredibly useful since they're not a threat. You can get them to use as a jumping tool. You really don't want to fall down there. I think the void bounce there is faster than going up and doing that whole section at the top, although there, if need be, you can rest at that little look on the wall. I'm pretty sure it's faster to just do that section normally, the last section, but yeah. And now we're on to the B-side levels. So 5 and 6, we want to do the B-side. Why? Because 5 and 6B are some of the best routes to run. What's it called? And they are much faster. Okay, I'm not going to do the trick. So now Theo's gotten himself stuck in a mirror. But we're going to have to go to the B side to get him out. Positional wall hop or void bounce, and now we take this bubble to the right. There we go. That's what I wanted. No. That one section is worse than Madeline. And I missed the cycle for that. That was terrible for... No wonder I added 40 seconds onto this part of the run. I think I can get it down to 1 minute 30 if I'm playing well enough. But now for some actually good music. We got the nice skip there and then messed everything up. Yeah, this level is just really fun to do in general, or in Vince Run. Like, yeah, there's some really good skips at the start of the level, and then everything up until we get to Theo is great, and then depending on how good a person is at playing with Theo, that part could be good as well. I'm not that great with Theo movement, but yeah. Okay, we're coming up to the 2 door skips of this part of the run. 1, 2. Door skip, skip, burn. Legitimate run, guys. I needed to kill that guy, or to knock him down back there. Like, he wasn't a bad fish in that he impeded the run, but due to me messing up, I think I've made it, or found a skip for that in standard, or not found, but in my casual playthrough I had a good skip in standard. Now that we have Theo, the fishies are actually concerned, because while they can't touch Madeline, guess who they can catch? That's right, Theo. So, like you saw there, and there. So, essentially they can knock us back, and that's pretty bad for us. Yeah. 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 That room you generally want to try to avoid just void bouncing on it. Like, if you can get a couple of wave dashes off of those platforms. But, yeah. Did you know it's impossible to outrun your own reflection? We knew that, but we don't care. Because our reflection is generally our friend in this run. Yeah. Here we go. So essentially we got knocked down into a cave. That's what we get for trusting our reflection. both 5A and 5B have some really good skips to them, like those sorts of things. And here, basically the typography screams to me that Y isn't like, or basically screams to me that it's almost trying to get a different handout, or a different, what's it called for the run? Like, doing, or Invincibility run is almost somewhat intended. Like, I know assist mode isn't intended route, or intended to be used, but the typography here suggests that there's some element to it. Like this. And that. Two of my favorite skips of the run. When we didn't use the Kevin block there. Yeah. Okay, this is the first time that this is actually a problem. So, anyways, with this screen, for the longest time, I thought I needed to get Kevin to knock those 2 blocks down. Turns out I could do that. And now we're on to the best part of the run. Why? Because for I think 7 screens or so, this is all that we're doing. We're trying to avoid the platforms, of course, and I think this is the one with the thing at the bottom? Yeah. Nailed it. Other than that landing. So, did not nail that one. But yeah. And after this, we fight a battle line. And it's less of a fight than us just ramming into her. But yeah, there's a little platform up there where you can get into. It's quite difficult to get off of, get up there and right off of the battle line. Or right after impacting, after getting the dash back, like with the knockbacks on add-on, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not playing with the controller, so these golden feathers are like not what I'm aiming for. Like, there's cases where they're useful, but I'd much rather do that. Also, remember what I was thinking about typography for that level, or for this level being questionable? And there. That's what happens if you get crushed by a platform with invincibility. It warps out of existence. And yes, dear viewer, if you play with invincibility, you are that awesome. You can warp stuff out of existence. I Ideally, you want to hit the middle bumper, I think. I messed that one up. Yeah, this room is basically awful since I don't have since I don't have a controller, I can't do the 360 movement that is required with others. So, if I can use them in a straight line, we're good. So then whether to use the bumper or not. Okay, depending on how my 7A goes, we could be done this in sub 40. I think. We'll get out to have a really good... Or, actually, no. That's... Ugh. Avoiding the springs as much as possible, except there, because springs are our enemies. It's probably faster to void bounce that. I was just considering that in an earlier run today. Yeah, the battle and screens are really fun because you get to dash through all those spike mazes that they give you. Not that they're really... Hello? That room is fun. Avoid using the platform there. Okay. So this is one of the first introductions to one of the benefits of what's it called? Invincibility and dream blocks. Some dream blocks have spikes on them. Normally you can't dash through those, you just die. Here, we can dash right through that, and we are abusing, or well, I guess it's not really that abusable in this section. Like, I think it's much more prevalent in B and C sides of 2, and what's it called? And yeah. And B sides of 2, and here, and in 1000 B and C sides, 1000 meters. Here's another great skip. This level is really filled with them. And yes, I know that there's an entire another room beneath that last, or that one 2 months ago. I'm pretty sure you can do that without the void bounces, but this run isn't optimal. We have a strawberry. We no longer have a strawberry. $1,500 meters complete. Here's one of the harder skips to do, because you can't actually see your position, or well, there's a slight light on your Madeline's position, but yeah, it's okay. We'll just do it from there. So I think we want to ride this for the first little bit. Then once we get to the end, we just get away from it. Yeah. Nice, what is that, a platform dash? I don't know. Floor dash? I'm doing the regular routed because we can do this. And we're not. And ideally we wouldn't. Well, ideally we would have, you know, used that platform there to get us to the end, but I am not playing optimally. I'm pretty sure you can get to this without using the bubble. It might not be faster, but yeah. Alright, door skip 1, door skip 2, okay guys, run verified. So you don't want to dash in that part, in that last part, so the door is down and not in your way. And now we are on to 3,000 meters. Let's do this. Oh, I missed. Okay, doing pretty well. There is certainly a faster way, aka that other side. I'm not super keen on the downward section win. Once you get to upward section, yeah, you get a lot more. You can get some really fun wall bounces with upward section. And given that we don't have to worry about jumping into spikes, yeah. This is also one of the most egregious skips in full assist mode. Or well, you know. By full assist mode, I mean, what's it called? Non-level skipping. But anyways, from 15 to 9, you can skip. It is because the spikes on the ceiling. I missed that trick there. Missed it again. But anyways, the spikes there won't kill you at the top, and then it will, and they're not actually a wall. So they'll let you through, and with infinite dashes, you just dash all the way to 9 there. It's like absurd. It's the only thing I've missed from full assist speedrunning. Well, probably not the only thing, but yeah. Missing the upward draft there. Like, here's a place where the spikes are the wall. Oh, didn't clutch it. I think I clutched it in an earlier run, like did some wall bounces and it should beat that. Okay, we are getting sub 40. It's not that impressive, but you know. Said we were going to get it, and we got sub 40. Yeah, so not my best work. I think my record is under 9 minutes 30 or something similar within that range. Definitely not my best work. Like, yeah. That being said, hope you enjoyed. I think I'm going to focus on doing more tutorials based, so focusing on the individual or ILs run-throughs. Yeah, so I do A side, B side, and then C side, and show off some of the fun strats for each. Yeah, thanks for watching.